Good morning, students. This is the third video of the chapter Political Parties. And here, in this video, we are going to discuss national political parties. This video has been made for class 10th. And here we are going to discuss about different political parties that are present in India. So at present, there are 8 different national political parties in India. So let us discuss one by one about all those political parties. First political party is Indian National Congress. Second is BJP. Third is CPI, Communist Party of India. Fourth is CPI Marxist. Fifth is Bahujan Samaj Party. Sixth is Nationalist Congress Party. Seventh is All India Trinamool Congress, and after that National People's Party. The 8th party has recently got chance to become the national party in India. So we can see altogether in 2020 there are 8 national political parties. Apart from that, many state or regional political parties are also there. But here we are discussing mainly about the national political parties. So we have to understand one thing, that there is certain criteria which is set by Election Commission of India, and with that criteria any political party can become the state party or national political party. So we'll discuss also that what is that particular criteria, but before that we are going to discuss the different national political parties. The first political party that is written here is the INC, that is Indian National Congress. It is the oldest party in India, and we all know about its role and function. It was established in the year 1885, and thereafter it played its role, a very important role, in independence of India or during the freedom struggle. We have discussed that the Indian National Congress played a very significant role in calling the different meetings during freedom struggle, and finally because of its effort only Constituent Assembly was made, and we all know that Constituent Assembly was the body that constituted our constitution. So that is why its importance is there to get involved in the freedom struggle. Now, after the independence, many incidents took place in which this party ruled over India, particularly in the period of Nehru and Gandhi. So this political party became one of the most important political party, and when our India got independence, we were facing party system. And at that time, only Indian National Congress Party was there. Later on, it was also fragmented into different pieces. Like from it, one more political party came out, that was the NCP, Nationalist Congress Party. You have to understand. So here we have to understand this is the first political party, this is the oldest political party that was formed. Now come to the second one, that is BJP. We all know that our present government is the BJP government. Mr. Narendra Modi is our Prime Minister, and he is from the BJP. So Bharatiya Janata Party, in fact, its origin lies in the Jansangh that was established by Syama Prasad Mukherjee. But finally, in 1918, after so many amalgamation, it came out as BJP. So finally, in 1980, BJP came into existence, and from there on, we can understand its journey. In 1996, after that, again 2014 and 2019. So this political party became the major one, and it became the most important political party to counter the position of Indian National Congress. Now today, two major political parties are there. They are poles apart in their ideology. The first one is Indian National Congress and second one is BJP. And today BJP is ruling the country. Okay, now third one is CPI, Communist Party of India. This was also a very important political party, and this is also a very important political party, and this was formed in 1925, even before the independence. So it was mainly established by the Communist group. The Communist group was also very important during the freedom struggle, and with their contribution, our freedom movement, our freedom struggle got much benefits. It was established in 1925, and till from that time, it is in India, and it is practicing with its manifesto and ideology in India. Now, second one is CPI-M. Similarly, Marxist was the more aggressive group that was formed from the CPI, and it was formed finally with this ideology. Now, next one is BSP. It was formed in 1984, Bahujan Samaj Party. So, what was the objective with this form? Was to raise the voice of untouchables or to downtrodden. Basically, in Uttar Pradesh or in the northern India, the voice of downtrodden or lowest class of society was almost trodden down. So downtrodden. So we have to understand every time the voice were not allowed to be raised. So BSP came to existence, and it came into existence and finally gave voice to the downtrodden or the poorest section of the society. Now, as I told you, from National Congress, from the INC, one more party got broke up, and it was formed under the leadership of Sharad Pawar, and the party was Nationalist Congress Party. Apart from that, one more political party is there, All India Trinamool Congress is there. Trinamool Congress is basically from Bengal, and we all know about the Mamata Banerjee. Now, last one is NPP, that is National Political Parties. Here it is very important. We have to understand that National People's Party, it is very important, not political party. National People's Party, it is very important political party that has been formed as a national party recently. So altogether, there are 8 different national political parties are there in India. So you may have seen that every time any political party may lose the chance to become the national political party, or any political party can be added as a national political party. Samajwadi Party was once a national political party. RJD, it was trying to become the national political party. But similarly, Aam Aadmi Party was also there in the line to become the national political party. But they could not fulfill that criteria that was set by Election Commission of India. So basically, Election Commission of India is going to recognize any political party as the state political party or national political party. Apart from that, it is the duty of the National Election Commission of India to allot symbols also. Like we can see, the INC is the hand symbol is there, BJP is having the lotus symbol. So we can see here different political parties are having their different symbols so that it can easily be recognized by the voters. So we can see here different political parties, 8 political parties are there, and which are recognized as the national political parties. Now, apart from that, what is the criteria? So basically here 2 criteria has been written here. So let us discuss one by one what is the criteria for becoming the state party or regional parties, and what is the criteria for becoming the national party. So there are 2 different criteria which are written here. So let us discuss one by one. To become the state party or state level party, one political party has to fulfill this criteria. And what is that criteria? It is written here: 6% of the total votes in legislative assembly election, that is Vidhan Sabha election. I mean to say, if any political party is going to win at least 6% of the total votes in the election of the Vidhan Sabha in that particular state, plus 2 seats in Vidhan Sabha of that state, if it is going to fulfill both the criteria, then that political party can be termed as the state political party. So it will get the symbol from the Election Commission of India, and it will be marketed, it will be signified as a state party. Now come to the national party. So what is the criteria for becoming the national party? It is written here: 6% of the total votes in 6% of the total votes in Lok Sabha or Vidhan Sabha elections, that is legislative assembly. It means the political party must gain at least 6% of the total votes in Lok Sabha election or Vidhan Sabha election in 4 states. Not in 1 state, in 4 states. Plus, the political party must win 4 seats in Lok Sabha. So, if the political party is going to fulfill this criteria also, that political party can be termed as the national political party. So, we have to understand, if any political party is going to fulfill this criteria, first criteria, it will be termed as the state political party. if it is going to fulfill the second criteria that is mentioned here, it will be termed as national political party. So here we discussed what is the different criteria, and today we are having the 8 political parties. So we saw easily that political parties can be recognized as a state party or national party by the Election Commission of India. Thank you so much.